Mike Schultz in early February, 190 pounds, a very fit 43-year-old. Here he is after 6 weeks in the hospital with COVID-19, almost all that time on a ventilator.
When I first saw myself, I was like, wow, I felt like it looked like a skeleton, basically.
The nurse from San Francisco flew to Miami the first week in March for the Winter Party Festival. His boyfriend Josh was one of the DJs. He was aware of coronavirus, but at the time wasn't overly concerned.
What did you think about your chances of getting it and then your chances of getting it and being as sick as you were?
I thought there was a chance I could get it, but also I thought, well, if I get it, then it's just going to be like a bad cold and, it'll blow over.
A week before, New Orleans went forward with Mardi Gras. Confirmed cases in the country had only just topped 100, most of them on the West Coast, not a single one in Miami. And while 2 large festivals in the city would be canceled just days later, the Winter Party, a 6-day music and dancing event, was still on.
Because I didn't realize the seriousness of it all.
COVID-19 was waiting. At least 38 people would later test positive, and 3 lost their lives, including Tom Carr. Just before he died, his husband said organizers were not to blame.
In retrospect, we might not have gone, but we were told it's okay. Go ahead, live your life.
In a statement, organizers say, given what we knew at the time about the virus and working with Miami Beach officials, we took steps to ensure attendees' safety, including giving out hand sanitizer and posting warnings. Now, after a brush with death, Schultz understands all too well how dangerous it really was.
I'm just hoping that my before and after picture just shows you that this is serious. It can happen to you.
Sometimes the most effective message needs no words at all. Stephanie Gosk, NBC News, New York.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.